You already have a life insurance policy on yourself. Have you considered setting one up on one of your children? Hi, my name is Dale Clark, and then of course this is my business partner Ryan O'Shea. Happy to be here with you again today. The purpose of our little video today is really to talk about kids policies and why you might want to set up a life insurance policy on a child. What's the purpose behind it in terms of timing? When's the right time to do it? What type of policy you can buy? We're excited to talk about that today. But let's start first with the purpose of why you might want to set up a policy on one of your children or all of your children. Well, number one, the cost of insurance is lower on a child than it is on a parent. And so setting up a life insurance policy on a child over the lifespan of the policy will have a better internal rate of return in most cases than it would be on maybe somebody in their 30s or 40s. So cost of insurance is a big deal there. The peace of mind that can come with setting up a policy on a child, especially if there's like some hereditary disease or issue in the family that you're concerned that maybe you have that and you might pass it on to your children. Insuring them before they are diagnosed with some hereditary condition allows for a good health class. Whereas if they wait until they're adults to set up the policy, they might already have been faced with a diagnosis of some health condition. So the timing on that is important. Perhaps you want to have guaranteed protection for their entire life. Term insurance does not offer that. In fact, one of the questions I get asked all the time, Ryan, is can you buy term insurance on a child? And the answer is no. If they're under the age of 18, the only option is a permanent life insurance policy. So when we have that conversation, keep that in mind. And then obviously another one that for me has been important is I have 4 children myself, and each of them has either gone to college or started a business, and having an asset class that isn't tied to the markets that you can use to accumulate cash over time, it can be a wonderful college funding strategy. If your child decides not to go to college, maybe they're going to use it to start a business. Making a down payment on a house or a car could be an option with that. There are so many limitations with qualified plans that aren't existent in the life insurance world. And so it's just, there's so many reasons why you might want to consider that setting up a policy on your children. Is there anything else, Ryan, that comes to mind for you on that?
A wedding, potentially, which might be quite expensive. And I know lots of folks have experienced that. In general, there are some rules around it. So you need to, from either a death benefit standpoint or from a premium standpoint, equalize premiums or equalize the death benefit amongst minor children. So if you have an adult child, we can usually get them eliminated, but maybe you still want to buy the same thing on them. But as far as the rules on the insurance company end, you do need to equalize that. And the other thing to think about is we'll often get calls from a client who want to add large amounts on a minor, and that is going to be associated with how much death benefit the parent has. So if you're trying to add a certain amount on a child, the first question they ask us is, well, how much does mom have? How much does dad have? Because it's going to be associated with that on how much we can get you approved for a child. So adding money for a minor, it is dependent on how much the adult parent has, but the adult parent can have term insurance. It does not have to be permanent insurance. It's associated with the death benefit. Is there anything I missed there, Del?
I would just add that it has been a wonderful tool for me in my life with our 4 children to have policies on each of them. You don't have to start big. I think with my kids, the first policy was in the neighborhood of about $100 per month that I spent. So that's, kind of minimum range. A lot of my clients are spending $10,000 to $15,000 per year. That'll help accumulate a large enough, cash value balance so they can use it to pay for college or starting a business. So those are some limitations, but if you're thinking I want to put in $50,000 or $100,000 into a kid's policy, probably not going to work out for you. So with that in mind, if this is of interest, if you have any children that you're interested in setting up a policy for, please give us a call. We put our phone number in this email, or you can click on the link and just immediately schedule a consultation with our team. We'd be happy to talk to you.